Hi everyone, how's it going? Hi everyone, leave a comment if you are joining me tonight. How's it going everyone? Have you guys eaten your dinner? Have you guys just came back from work? Or what's going on today? Happy Wednesday, it's a beautiful day today. Or are you going back to sleep now? Is it a bit late for you guys? Please leave a comment if you guys can hear me, and please leave a comment if you want me to review any stocks to watch. Today we'll be talking about the live market on 19th February. What happened today? Yesterday was pretty bad, 18th February, and what will happen tomorrow, 20th February 2020. So let's get into the video. Let's see how it goes. Please leave a comment if you are here to watch live. I want to see you say hi. Let me hear you say hi. 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 Okay. Hi, comment. Oh, someone commented. Hi, Joey Koo, how are you? I hope you are doing well today. Thank you so much for joining, Joey. Have you eaten your dinner? What's going on for today and tomorrow, and what's going on? First of all, let's talk about what happened on Tuesday for Icon. Did anyone of you trade Icon offshore? This counter is such a real tricky counter, and I wonder who actually made and lost from this stock, because yesterday's market for this Icon was crazy. And actually I've counted the fair value of this after X and so on, after the rights issue and after the corporate exercise and after everything else. The fair value for this would only be 11 to 12 cents. So it's actually a very tricky and I would say manipulated counter, but do be careful when trading this. Leave a comment if you are actually into Icon or if you have bought Icon. But let's not talk about stocks like this. It's very bad for the overall trading experience. So what we want to actually focus is all the fundamentally good stocks, all the very good charts kind of stocks, and the stocks which actually have liquidity, stocks which actually have bright future prospects, and so on. So what's going on for today? First of all, Malakoff actually released its earnings report this afternoon. I would say its earnings per share is not bad, as you can see here. Let's open Malakoff earnings. Today it actually reported an earnings per share of 2.18 cents. That's actually really good, you know, because it's actually at its all-time high earnings. If you can see here, Malakoff posts nearly its all-time high earnings. If not, it's all-time high since 2016. So I think it's a good step forward for Malakoff, and the dividend declared was actually 4 cents. Let's check out the quarterly report and see what actually happened. So let's see prospects and dividend. Yeah. So a 3.5 cents dividend is going to be declared. I mean, a 4.11 cents dividend per share is going to be declared. That is pretty high. If you count the dividend yield for Malakoff at this price, 89 cents, 90 cents, 4 cents is actually nearly 5% dividend yield. That's very, very high, I would say. So do have a look at Malakoff, and let's take a look at his chart. What happened? As you can see here, the volume is pretty interesting. It has spiked up because of the QR. I wouldn't say I like it a lot because it went up because of the news of the earnings. I actually like stocks that go up without earnings or news release or contract wins. So maybe can wait for Malakoff to come back down. I expect some resistance at the 91 cents level, and maybe it can move forward to a new high, because it has been trading at this level since 90 cents since 2018. Yeah, so it's been at this level since 2018, 2017. It's been pretty miserable, so it might be time for it to actually break out. Maybe because of the earnings. Anyways, let's move on to other stocks. Hi Leong Wenkan, how are you? My favorite Leong Wenkan, have you eaten your dinner? It's 10 o'clock now. Are you going to sleep soon? What are you guys doing? I would actually like to know what are you guys actually doing like now, because other than watching the live stream, if I weren't online now, what would you guys be doing, or what were you guys doing before watching the live stream? Do let me know in the comment, because if I'm not live streaming, I would probably be doing some other things like work or creating content for Greentrades. So yeah, let's take a look at Solarvest. It actually went up to 1.37 today. It's all-time high. It's really crazy lah. Solarvest. It's been going up non-stop since the IPO. Is this even has this been predicted by some of the people out there? Definitely. Can it sustain? Maybe. Because if you take a look at the recent IPOs like Greentrades, UWC, all these IPOs have been going non-stop up for just some reasons. Are they really that good? Maybe they are good, but are they really fantastic? Maybe, yeah. Actually maybe, because this type of counters, they are actually profitable and they are making money, and they have no historical record of charts, and meaning that every day can be a new all-time high for them, and they are charting new territories because there has not been any past, because it's new, like an IPO. So there is really no reference for its pricing or valuation. So it really can actually, it's anyone's guess. It's actually anyone's guess. Like, how high can this go? If it goes to 2 ringgit or 3 ringgit, I wouldn't be surprised as well. Although at the start of the first trading day of its IPO, Solarvest, it went up to so much. So a lot of people didn't really chase, but some people just traded in and out. And if you actually got the IPO shares, which is quite hard to get as well, then you are really lucky. Do leave a comment if anyone actually got the Solarvest IPO shares, or yeah. Did you guys apply? Oh, there's so many comments. Wow, everyone's Facebooking. Leong is Facebooking. Hi Leong. Abdul Rahman is drying his clothes at the Dobby, and Joey Koo is watching others live. Wow, Joey. No, why are you watching others? Watch here. Can I know who are you watching, and why do you who are you actually watching? Yeah. And Mr. Leong Wen Kan asked about Perdana and MMSV. Okay, finally, a first question for the day. If not, I also don't really know what to talk about to you guys. So, first of all, MMSV. I actually cannot comment on MMSV for certain reasons. So, I will comment on Perdana. Yeah. So, Perdana basically has been the favorite goreng counter for the past like 1 year for the Naim gang and the Dayang gang. Is it actually moving in correlation between all these three stocks? Is, for me, in my opinion, is just a little bit. So I would say Perdana now is slightly independent compared to the three already, and it has actually break out from this level here. So it has actually formed a new support at the 45-cent level, because once it actually breaks out from a resistance, the resistance will become a support, and now it's like climbing slowly upwards. We can actually draw this line here like that. So we can see a flag lah. We call this a bullish flag. Maybe can remove this. A symmetrical triangle is a continuation pattern lah. So it actually just needs to break out from the line here. Yeah, so if it breaks out from the line here tomorrow, then maybe can re-enter. If it breaks down the support, then have to be careful lah. Yeah. And then we take a look at the moving averages. 20. It's just in a tight range now. There needs to be more volume. I think it's actually still forming an uptrend. But let's take a look at its earnings first, Perdana. So its recent quarter, it just a glance through. I didn't really go through the full report. The earnings per share is 2 cents per share. So I think it has room for it to move to the maybe 60 cents level. Yeah. And once it breaks out, it will move out really, really fast. So I wish you all the best, Mr. Leong Wen Kan. Thanks for your comment. Hi Zoe. Thanks for joining. I hope to see you soon at the class this Saturday. So if anyone wants to join Zoe for the classroom activities and Greentrades Experience this Saturday at Uptown Starling, do leave a comment or fill up this Greentrades Experience form below. So I'm actually hosting a classroom style trading course in Uptown Starling. It's quite rare that I do it over here. Actually, it's the first time I'm doing this classroom in Uptown Starling. So it's a new venue for Greentrades. I hope that a lot of you can actually join in. But do take note that this is a paid event. You have to actually pay it, because this is actually the actual Greentrades Experience, and it will be available this Saturday 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Currently, right now, there is still a lot of slots available. So do text me or check out this event here. I will copy and paste the link in the comments. So yeah, so pin comment. Okay, hope to see you soon, Zoe. Hi Joey, thanks for your comment. Joey asked about Malabar. So Malabar is a steel counter. Basically, it has went up a lot already. During that steel run up, the past month in December and January. So I would say it's a counter with not much liquidity. It can actually be easily pushed up or down, but it used to be one of my favorite counter for the steel trend. And if you can see here, the earnings of Malabar is actually okay. We have to take a look at the earnings. It's actually like this 12 cents per share is probably one-off thing so I would say it just moves in correlation with the overall steel counters, and I would actually like Lion In as well for steel but Malabar is not bad because it's more light. Its market cap is only 102 million, but so far the chart wise it has break out from the downtrend here, and it might consolidate a bit first before going back up. So here would be the support 27 cents would be the support, and the volume is there, so it might be quite interesting just that you have to take note that it has went up from 15 cents to 30 cents. That is more than 100% gain, and anything can happen so the correction might still take a while, but anything can happen with this type of stock because the market cap is quite low. Yeah, so I hope I helped you. Joey, thanks for your comment. Abdul Rahman Kasim, can comment about K Power and Magni. What if I say cannot? Nah, I'm just kidding. Thanks for your comment. So K Power, it really went up a lot already. They call this parabolic. It has gone parabolic. So when it's every trader's dream for the stock to go parabolic. Like parabolic meaning the curve is like this way up, like to the moon, to the sky. So for this style of stocks which has went up so much in a short period of time, I can't really comment much because the sky is the limit, and as well anytime it can fall down, so do be careful. Maybe we can draw one trend line here. So it has actually broke out from the trend line, and it has gone parabolic. Parabolic is very fast move upwards. Maybe it can hit the 330 level before coming back down, but it's really anyone's guess, so I can't really comment. And you also asked about Magni. Thanks for your comment. Magni is actually forming a cup with a handle pattern, but do take note that this chart has been adjusted according to the rights, the bonus issue and so on. So the actual Magni chart without adjustments would actually be looking like this. Yeah. So yeah. So Abdul Rahman, I think if you want me to comment more about Magni, you should actually subscribe to the Greentrades Equity Research Report or Greentrades Performance Based Report. Yeah. Thanks, Abdul Rahman, for your comment. Hi, Sir Chu. Thanks for your comment. It's been a while since I saw you. Will KKB go higher? KKB is a Sarawak-based counter. Maybe they are also saying that the economic stimulus might cause all these Sarawak-based counters to actually go up. So our Prime Minister Tun Mahathir actually will be mentioning something to boost the economic conditions on 28th February this year, and that would be pretty exciting. So maybe KKB can be a beneficiary of that, as well as other construction stocks. Based on the chart, it has breakout already. KKB, yeah. And one more thing that we have to take a look at KKB is that its resistance is at the 2 ringgit and 50 cents level. So I think it can actually go up a little bit more. Share market takes time, and this one, it nearly reported a all-time high volume, daily volume, nearly 5-year high all-time high volume, or 6-year high all-time high volume. So it's a pretty good sign for KKB. And although it might come down a little, I think the target, let me see the earnings first. Oh, okay. I would actually say that KKB might even go to the 270 to 3 ringgit level based on the earnings, a glance through of the earnings. So I hope that you have bought, and I hope that you make a lot of money. Sorry, Chu. Hi, Leong Wen Kan. Thanks for your comment about e-metal. I would say that it will move in correlation with the overall metal stocks like Lion in Malawar. I was just mentioning about Malawar. Let's see e-metal. Eon metal. But this type of counter, not much volume, so it's easy to go up or go down. Right now the volume is very thin and the liquidity might not be there, so I cannot really comment on this type of counters. But I wish you all the best. And Lee Yong asks, why is EcoVest price suppressed despite government's plan to support on 27 February? So Lee Yong asks about EcoVest. First of all, you have to understand EcoVest. Who is behind EcoVest is Lim Kang Ho, which is a very, very strong and reputable, strong person. I would say he's very big in the construction industry here, and we can see from the chart is the thing here is that it actually filled up the gap created on April 19. So it actually came down a lot and then rebounded. So why is it going down? Because first, the earnings was not actually enough to sustain its performance. At 80 cents, it was quite overvalued. If you take a look at the most recent quarterly report on November 19, the earnings was quite just okay lah. So I think it's neutral for this point, and I think it's fairly valued because all the Bandar Malaysia news has been out and factored into the price. so it might take a while before going back up. Although it has rebounded, I think it will take some time for it to test the 80 cents level again, but I wouldn't be surprised if it moves up next week because next week is nearer to the date of 27 February. Yeah. Thanks Leon for your comment. If it has added value, do share or like. Hi Wen Bintu, how are you? It's been a while since I saw you on the live stream, or maybe I didn't live stream too much. Hi everyone. Hi Wen Bintu, how are you? I hope all is well. I hope you are doing okay. Wen Bintu is one of my favorite clients. And he has actually supported me a lot throughout this journey, so I appreciate him a lot. And also to all the top fans who got the badge, please assemble. Maybe one day all the top fans who has the badge will be rewarded one day, maybe in future. So how to get the top fan badge is you can actually comment a lot more and share and like the video, so that this page gets more awareness compared to others as well. Hi Mirate Ng. Hi Mirat Ng. D Sonic versus Iris. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. So D Sonic versus Iris. Okay, so the thing here about D Sonic is that everyone's speculating that they will get further contracts for the scheme project. Iris also, and Iris has been known to be a speculative counter for the past many years, and it has not actually moved up since quite a while. I actually wouldn't be surprised if it goes to the 17-18 cents level for Iris, because it has bottomed out for quite some time. And on yesterday, although the market was bad, it actually moved up. So I think there might actually be something going on in Iris. Yeah, but of course this type of counters contains high risk as it's below 20 cents and so on. So another thing to note about D-Sonic is that it has a put warrant HAHB D-Sonic HA D-Sonic HB issued by KIBB Kananga. So if D-Sonic actually goes down in value, this HA and HB will go up. This is called a put warrant. So I'm a little bit concerned on that because not many stocks these days have the put warrants, and when the put warrants is issued, then I don't know, something might happen. Yeah, so I think Iris, if it comes back down to the 13.5 level, then it might be interesting because it needs to close this gap first. Yeah, so do keep in view. I hope it has answered your question, Mirat Ng. When Bintu said that the fact is, if Jax is good, he will be good as well. Yeah, I feel like that's the problem with a lot of traders, and even me, and a lot of people face this. Like, their happiness and their mind is directly correlated to the performance of their stock that they are holding, especially if they hold a lot. Like, let's say for example, if I bought a lot of let's say BAT, if I bought a lot and the stock goes down then I'll be quite sad the whole day. Then yeah, I get frustrated sometimes. But then let's say if I bought the stock and BAT goes up, then I'll be very happy, and it also affects the mood. So what I try not to do is to not look at the price too much. Yeah. And when it goes up, you get distracted from work, like actually doing work. I don't know lah, but I do get distracted. Maybe that's why I'm not live streaming too much these days. Yeah, but it's distracting lah. Price is very distracting. So anyway, Jax, in my opinion, that can definitely go up further to the 160 to 180 level. It's been quite outperforming the market, I would say. So congrats on holding for so long too. I hope all is good, and I hope it can go up further higher and move in a parabolic way. Like if you zoom out the chart, the potential is there, but don't try to zoom out too much. Yeah. Okay, hi Darren, IFCA can buy now. Darren asks IFCA can buy now. Why not everyone in the comments tell Darren whether IFCA can buy now? Everyone type yes if IFCA can buy now. Like based on the chart, let's do this together. What do you guys think? IFCA can buy now or not? Someone leave a comment for Darren. Yes or no? Can buy, cannot buy? Now IFCA is at 41 cents. Let me take a look at its earnings. IFCA. It's still profit making and so on. But why IFCA though? Do you have news or do you have specific reasons why IFCA? Did someone tell you to buy, or are you just attracted by the volume? Like what's going on? Like why do you ask me about IFCA? I'm actually quite interested to know why you guys ask a specific stock, because sometimes when people ask me something then the next day go up like crazy one. Then sometimes when people ask me something, it's like they are trapped, or they are thinking of whether to buy or not, or they are thinking if they should follow their friend, or sometimes they are actually attracted because of the like high volume activity, or a lot of people talking about the stock. So I'm quite interested to know why IFCA. Darren. Okay lah, I just say my opinion lah. No one wants to comment yes or no. Anyway, IFCA now is actually forming a downtrend kind of pattern. So it's actually, in my opinion, not in the trend. For the tech stocks that is in trend is actually the national fiberization connectivity plan type of stocks, like Green Packet, Binacom, OCK. But IFCA is actually a technology company in terms of like property side, and last time it was the GST's technological team play. So now I'm not sure if it's actually in trend. So I would actually wait for this triangle to be filled up first. Like it will bounce here in a tight range, on and off, and if we cannot break this trend line here downwards, then you have to actually be careful, Darren. So right now I'm just neutral on IFCA. I hope it has answered your question. Do like and share if you think that my comment has added value for you. Yeah, thanks. Hi Harapan Trader. Hi Calvin. Hi Venki Dasirum. Thanks for joining me tonight. EcoVest is at a support. Yeah, EcoVest. Actually for EcoVest, I can't really I can't see the chart. To me for certain stocks like EcoVest or IWCT, if you look at the chart, like if you take a look here, right, like this part here, like the chart is literally so messed up and so shapeless, it just goes either way. So for me now, I don't see much of a chart for EcoVest and IWCT. And then when it looks like it wants to break out here, then it failed. Yeah. But it does still follow the chart to a certain extent. Like over here, the gap was created and then it was filled. So yeah, you are correct that it has formed a doji today, and what's important about the doji is what would happen for tomorrow. So yeah, good one on that. I'm glad that you remember some things about TA. Yeah. So hi Abdul Rahman, thanks again for your question. You mentioned about Serber Dynamic. Okay, so Serber Dynamic, it's been a long term uptrend. Everything is still up, everything is still all good. So we need to actually break an all-time high for tomorrow. So a gap up would be amazing, but do take note that this might actually be a double top. So be careful if it cannot break this resistance right here at the 250 level. If I'm not mistaken, we have to take a look at its earnings first. Its earnings on 25th November. There has been some concerns about the earnings, like how it's been reported and so on. So you have to actually take note on that as well. But so far, I think it might break an all-time high soon, especially the earnings report is coming up soon. So I would say maybe 260 onwards. And yeah, I wish you all the best, Abdul Rahman. Serber Dynamic bought at 310. It's been adjusted, right? If I'm not mistaken, the bonus or rights issue or something like that. Yeah, they had a bonus issue, 2 for 5, and then subdivision, and so on. Yeah. So this is the adjusted chart already. Maybe we want to look at the Serber Dynamic. I feel like Abdul Rahman knows something. The stocks he asked is like very yeah, so I wish you all the best, Abdul Rahman. Maybe keep in touch. We should have a chat on WhatsApp or something. If you want my number, it's 01126219231. So yeah. What else? Tomorrow Innature IPO list, and I target it to be about 79 cents. so I hope it can actually goes up to that level. And if there is not much comments more, we would actually be ending the live stream soon. So hit me up with all your comments. AME can go higher. Tan Yik Fung asks about AME. 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 Wow. This type of counter, growing counter. So it's a recent IPO. Let me take a look at AME. Actually, did anyone bought Powerwell as well? Wow, AME looks pretty good, right? So I think AME can actually go up to the 240 level. 2 ringgit and 40 cents level. So AME is actually a new IPO as well, and yeah, maybe I should have a further look on this, because it actually looks pretty good, and I think it could easily hit the 2 ringgit plus level. Yeah, just takes time, because it has actually break down this trend line, and it has some volume over here, and it's also in the construction stock team play. So last week a lot of construction stocks actually moved up for the reason of Tun Mahathir announcing the stimulus on 27th February. So I think it can actually move up further. So let's take a look at Powerwell. If any one of you have joined the Greentrades Experience and applied the formulas, my valuation formula that I give, you all can know what's the TP of Powerwell, right? Although it's an IPO, it's a new IPO. Yeah, so its IPO was at the 25 cents level, and I think it can move and touch at least 40 cents. Yeah. Even Even is your baby too. Your baby is my baby is your baby. So Ewin is one of the first few Greentrades individual stock performance report type of stock, and we can actually see this Ewin consolidating a while. We need to actually cross this double resistance here. So there is one 20-day moving average resistance like here, and then there is also one trend line resistance here. So there is actually a double resistance, I would say. But if it can actually close above this double resistance, then it will move back up. And then if you can see the chart here, I feel that it is like a head and shoulder pattern. So if you see the head here, this is the shoulder. So it needs to actually break this shoulder, then I think it will be quite a good sign. So yeah, maybe 85 cents would be nice, a breakout from there. Then it would actually fill up this gap here created from 90 cents to 85 cents. So gaps have to actually be filled, and I think it will resume its uptrend. It's quite a long term kind of play over here. Dan Yifeng asked about AME downtrend. Will it break a new high? Will it break a new high easily? Yeah, I think AME can actually break a new high. Not say easily lah, maybe 1 or 2 months. Yeah. Yep, I hope so too. I hope that Ewin can actually go up to 1 ringgit soon. And Sir Ichu asked about me. Am I? Asked about me. Nah, no one really asked about me. If you get what I mean, like ME versus MI. Yeah. So Sir Ichu asked about me. I feel so touched. So thanks for your question. So me is actually facing a resistance here today at the 2 ringgit and 20 cents level. This is also an adjusted chart. So actually we have to see the me chart here. Me tag. So this is the adjusted chart. If you can see here, it has some room to go up to fill this gap. So me is actually quite a solid stock. I would say it's a pretty solid stock. Me tech innovation, especially is like a tech kind of semiconductor kind of company. And I think the PE ratio 33, although it might look high, it's a IPO type of stock, and these days the IPO stocks can go up really high. So I think it can actually go up further, maybe to the 250 level, but we are facing some resistance based on historical chart. Yeah. Wow. Okay, is anyone feeling sleepy now? I feel a bit sleepy, so maybe if you guys want to join the event that I'm hosting this Saturday, it's the first session of the Greentrades Experience trading class. It's at Uptown Damansara Starling Mall. It's the first time ever I'm doing a Greentrades Experience at this location. So do support and join the class. But I have to take note that it is a paid event. So yeah, because I have to pay for rental of venue and pay for a lot of things and pay for my time, I also need to teach you guys, and then it's a paid event lah, basically. So some people actually ask like, why so expensive? It's actually not really expensive. It is worth less, definitely worth less or cost less than an iPhone or a 12-month gym membership. Yeah, so I think if you compare like monthly subscriptions for gym membership versus like monthly subscription for Greentrades performance based reports or Greentrades training class, I think the Greentrades stuff is actually cheaper than a basic gym membership. Yeah, so if you guys are serious about joining, do click the link in the comment, the pinned comment. Yeah, pinned comment here. Please click on it to sign up. There is a few seats available, and yeah. Oh, and I also have a thought of doing this like Greentrades Experience online, meaning I send all the content that I have to you guys in a form of a thumb drive, like over here. So one moment please. Like, what if I have all my experience, everything that I've gone through, everything in this thumb drive, and I send it to your doorstep? Would you actually be interested to buy it, and how much would you actually pay for it? So I'm doing this like Elon Musk style. He made the presentation on the car first, then only sell. So I'm actually like presenting this to you first, like this thumb drive and all the trading class and trading experience all compiled inside for you. How much would you actually pay for it? I'm thinking about 798 ringgit. Is that expensive for you guys? Or maybe less, maybe 500? Yeah. Uh, there is not an enhanced course. It is just the normal Greentrades experience that I've taught to you. But I'm doing this in a classroom style activity. So of course, a one-to-one consultation that you have joined is definitely much more valuable than the Greentrades Experience trading class. So yeah. Tan Chai Kim, thanks for joining. How are you guys? What if I also have a thought of what if I actually do the live stream for 24 hours so that my engagement on Facebook can be up and more people can actually like and share the video. Yeah, so if you guys are interested with this, I'm accepting like pre-orders now, or if you guys want the normal one, then just come to my class. Wow, we've been to, yeah, so I actually take my coffee seriously. I like to drink coffee a lot, so I will actually provide coffee, like nice coffee. Actually, at the class, the new venue, right? We've been to, the new venue has a like a cafe, something like a cafe lah. So the coffee there might be of nicer quality. So maybe so yeah, it's for everyone who joined the class. So yeah, thanks for your comment. But anyway, I think I will be ending the live stream soon. Feeling a bit sleepy now. So thank you all so much for joining. I hope to see you guys soon this Saturday at Uptown Starling Damansara. Do leave a comment if you guys want to join, or just click the link on the comment section. So good night everyone. Good night. Good night.